Hallo, ek is Etie. Welkom by my kanaal waar ons als saam doen. Is jy iemand wat hou daarvan om in die see te swem of verkies jy om net op die strand te bly? Kom geniet die see en sand saam met my. In Afrikaans, the word for sea is see, see, and the word for beach is strand. Ons gaan strand toe. Ons gaan strand toe. If you've been to the beach, you might be familiar with the following things. Water, water, which is the word for water, spelled the same, pronounced differently. Sand, sand, which is the word for sand, spelled the same, said differently. And then branders, branders, that is the word for waves. Then we have skulpe, skulpe, which is shells. The singular of skulpe is skulp, just without the E. And then krap, krap is a crab. And lastly, seemew, seemew is a seagull. Here we have two pictures. The first one is of the word paadjie, paadjie. This is the diminutive form of pad, which is a path, pad, and paadjie, a pathway. In Afrikaans, usually when we use the word pad, we refer to a large road, like a highway or a street in town. But when we use the word paadjie, we're usually referring to a smaller walkway of some kind in the mountain or along the beach, such as this one. You'll see this one, paadjie, is a walkway that crosses the dunes on the way to the ocean or on the way to the beach. And then the second picture is duine, duine or sandduine, sandduine. Duine, just simply the word for dunes. Sandduine, the word for sand dunes. In this clip, let's look at the pictures on the right first before we go to the sentences on the left. So the picture on the right is as follows: strand sambreel or sonsambreel. Strand sambreel or sonsambreel. And that is a beach umbrella. And then strandstoel, strandstoel. That is a beach chair. And then on the left, we have sentences explaining what the people are doing in the ocean. The one is swem in die see, which is swimming in the sea. And the other one is speel in die branders, which is playing in the waves. Here we have some beach activities. The first one is grafie, and that is a little spade. Immer is a bucket. And then we have sandkasteel, sandkasteel, which is a sandcastle. And on the right we have branderplankreier, branderplankreier. That is quite a lot of R's. You can practice R with branderplankreier, and that is a surfer. If you want to know the name of a surfboard in Afrikaans, that is branderplank. Branderplank for just surfboard, and branderplankreier when it is a surfer. And then we have strandvlugbal, strandvlugbal, and that is beach volleyball. Some more things that you might have with you on the beach are as follows. Boek is a book. Strandbal is a beach ball. Sonbrandmiddel, sonbrandmiddel, that is sunblock or suntan lotion. Sonbril, sonbril, sunglasses. Strandsak, strandsak, a beach bag. And lastly, handdoek or strandhanddoek. That could just be, that's a beach towel. If you say strandhanddoek, that's a beach towel. If you just go with handdoek, that is a towel just in general. Right, so here we have what you wear when you're on the beach or when you are going to swim in the ocean. The first one is swembroek or vol swembroek, and that is a bathing suit. Now, vol swembroek is a word we often use when we refer to a lady's bathing suit that covers the whole body. So a one piece. A one piece for the ladies, that's usually vol swembroek. And a swembroek is just the general word for any bathing suit. Then we go down to the bottom left, and that is bikini. And bikini just stays bikini. I don't. You can call it a two-piece, and then in Afrikaans that will be twee stuk. But for the most part, we just use the word bikini, and everybody's going to understand, and that's what we call it. And then you have on the right sonhoed. Sonhoed, that is a sun hat. And then we have blakkies. Blakkies. Those are flip-flops or sandals. They're generally made of plastic. So those are your plastic sandals, flip-flops. And we love a blakkie. We love a blakkie in South Africa. So blakkies, it's a very commonly used word, and I have quite a few pairs which I use at the beach as well as when I do my swim coaching. And then the last one, bottom right, is swim kortbroek. Swim trunks. In Afrikaans, I couldn't really think of a word that's specifically for men's swim trunks, especially that board short that you see over there. All of those words, usually we use the English words. But if you really want to call it something, that is literally swimming short trunks. So swim kortbroek. Swim, correction, swim kortbroek. And then we have duikbril, which is diving goggles. And then we have snorkel, which is a snorkel, just same spelling, different pronunciation. And then pannavoete, which is fins or flippers, depending on which English word you prefer to use. So when I go to swimming, we use goggles, and we call that a swembril. So you'll see this one is just diving goggles, which is duikbril. But I mean, when I go buy goggles for swimming, or I send my swimmers to go buy goggles for themselves, we just always use the word goggles because that is just the one that most people will understand in shops. And it's a commonly used word in the swimming world, so Afrikaans people will understand 100% when you say swembril, and when you say duikbril, they will fully understand what you're trying to say, but the word goggles will just, it'll go down just as well. I hope this video provided you some interesting words to use in relation to beach going. It's by no means an exhaustive list of things and activities you might find on the beach, but I try to provide the ones that will most commonly be used, and that you might be looking for if you want to have a conversation about going to the beach in Afrikaans. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video soon.